Have you noticed that it is usually exciting to learn something at the beginning, but because it takes effort and time, you tend to easily give up? There are so many things to learn and you feel overwhelmed. You've been trying to improve your craft, but then comes the next shiny thing trying to steal your attention away. And the results? Outputs that you are hardly satisfied with just for the aim of producing something. If you want to achieve better than average results, you need to step up your game. The thing is that in order to remain valuable in our economy, you must master the art of quickly learning complicated things. This task requires deep work. If you don't develop this ability, you will likely fall behind as technology advances. In a nutshell, if you cannot learn, you cannot thrive, no matter how skilled or talented you are. Have you ever worked on a project that demands your full focus, like debugging some code, writing an article, designing a presentation, or building out a strategic plan, and totally lost track of time because you were so engaged on completing this task? This awesome experience has been coined as a flow state, which can be best described as functioning completely in the zone. Flow states are best achieved during deep work, where you are dedicated and focused on a single task for an extended chunk of time and can really get into the problem at hand. It's in these deep work sessions when we are the most innovative, creative, and significantly more productive. In other words, professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration or deep work can push your cognitive capabilities to their limit. These efforts create new value, improve your skill, and are hard to replicate. Opposite of this is what is called a shallow work, which does not create much new value and often can be performed when you are distracted. Shallow type of work can be writing an email, answering a call, cleaning your office desk, or any other quick to-do duty. Most people spend their days doing shallow work, and it's often these low-value tasks that keep us from more important, higher-value projects that require deep work. For example, have you ever been trying to focus on a big project and been distracted by a trivial email that you felt you needed to respond to immediately? Obviously, it is incredibly difficult to completely remove these types of distractions from your life, especially in the modern office environment. And there's a major reason why we're more attracted to these types of tasks. They're quick and easy and give us a sense of accomplishment. In the long term, however, they're holding us back from bigger career and life goals. So, what can you do about it? The thing is that the deep work isn't about working harder or longer. It's about working smarter. Ideally, deep work is about transforming your workdays from a random series of reactive events into a well-oiled schedule that allows you to prioritize the highest value tasks. Deep work is more than just a set of good habits. It's a skill that needs to be learned. It's like playing the guitar, something you wouldn't expect to be good at unless you actually practiced and trained for a long period of time. It's important to emphasize that because a lot of people think about deep work more like a habit, such as flossing their teeth. That might sound scary, but it isn't. Here are 4 simple steps you can take to begin a deep work regime today. Step 1. Schedule time for deep work. Reclaiming your focus means exercising control over your schedule. Start planning out your weeks and block out sections of time for deep work. The best way to do it is to alternate between sessions of deep work and more menial tasks on a single day. You see, the average person has about 4 to 5 hours per day of the focus time in them and is only truly productive for about 3 hours per day. This is why you want to maximize your most productive time for deep work on high-priority, high-value tasks while also reserving time to stay on top of your shallow work duties. The most important thing to remember is that you're training yourself to reach a state of deep concentration, so you need to be disciplined in sticking to your routine. Step 2. Create a distraction-free environment. There is an element of self-discipline that comes into play when performing deep work. As you know, distractions come in all shapes and sizes, from phones to coworkers to kids, and you're going to want to get rid of them all. If you work in an open-plan office, consider booking a private room or working from home if you can. If the internet is a problem for you, switch off your phone and disconnect your laptop. Stick to pen and paper or even go to the local library if you have to. Just make sure you have a clear and calm environment that facilitates deep concentration. It also helps to associate a particular location with deep work, for example, a different office or even a completely different building. Step 3. Embrace rest and relaxation. Deep work isn't just about cutting out distractions so you can focus on big projects. It's also about getting a good night's rest and turning up to work refreshed and relaxed. Besides, you need to discover your most effective way of completing deep work tasks. Maybe you find you flow best with a couple 2-hour focused work sessions in the morning and a long lunch break before diving into shallow work in the afternoon. Or maybe you prefer shorter, distraction-free sessions and mindful break intervals to rest your eyes and drink some water. Do what feels best for you, and know that maximizing your productivity starts by taking care of yourself in order to avoid complications like mental exhaustion down the line. Remember that it's important to give your body and brain time to recuperate. Step 4. Audit your time spent on deep work and shallow work. Deep work is about more than getting zen at the office. It's about improving your productivity, especially when it comes to high-value goals. Create metrics to measure your productivity, and if you can, hold weekly review sessions to keep track of your progress. During these regular sessions, you need to ask yourself, how many of my planned tasks did I complete this week? What habits did I make time for? What was left unfinished on my to-do list by Friday afternoon? Regularly auditing your calendar can help give you quantitative insight as to where your time is going, whether it is aligned with your goals and priorities, and where it may be getting misallocated. It also can help you pinpoint time sinks, say no to things you don't have time for, and minimize daily distractions, so that you can get more of your task list done and defend your limited time for the things that are important to you. By tapping into the magic of deep work and better managing the boring, everyday, shallow, busy work, you can work to find greater fulfillment in your skill, get more quality work accomplished in less time, and provide an even better value to your team. As algorithms and robots take on more and more of the menial everyday tasks that keep businesses running, employers and clients are going to be looking to those who can provide real value to their bottom line. That means those who have trained themselves in the art of serious critical reflection. It's time to dive into the deep end and tap into your deep work Superman or Superwoman. If you don't, you'll only be left behind. If you found this video useful, I'd appreciate it if you smash the like button and click on the notification bell. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Coding Tech channel for more videos like this in the future.